Whoa.
How you doing?
Good. I'm Officer Brignall at the Brookfield Police
How you doing?
Department. So I stopped you because of your speed.
Okay. What'd you get me at?
And do you know what the speed limit is here?
75?
Yeah.
I had right on 75.
You had it right on 75?
Yeah.
I had you at 88.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Give me your license, registration.
I do. I'm also armed. I have a handgun on my back, about 6 o'clock position.
Okay.
I have my concealed carry permit as well.
Alright.
My wallet's in my back left pocket.
Okay. So we'll go for the wallet first, alright? Just
Okay.
slowly
Yep.
get your wallet, alright? There you go. We'll take the permit too.
Okay.
Thank you for telling us.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I gotta pull up the
Insurance?
insurance on my phone.
Okay. Do you have your registration?
I do. In the hand box, or glove box rather, somewhere.
Citizen to a citizen, citizen to a citizen,
Key to life.
Another one. And now, our feature presentation.
All right, citizens, welcome back to another episode of Shooting from the Whip. Just fixing myself for my appendix, my in the vehicle appendix carry, seatbelt behind the pistol, shirt behind the pistol. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. It was relaxing. Knocked out a video, did some cleaning around the house, lawn work, etc. Anyway, today's episode, as the thumbnail alludes to, is about what to do if you're pulled over by the police.
Oh my God!
And we'll get right into it. It's going to be one of the topics that I'll be talking about today. I'm on my way to a church group, male and female, to speak about carrying firearms, purchasing firearms, first-time owners, people who have little ones in the house, people who have teenagers in the house. Those are the ones that'll get you in trouble. It's the teenagers that want to sneak your gun out of the house and bring it to school to act cool, to get cool points. You got to watch those. You know, that's the ones you want to get a safe for, and you know, don't leave your pistol around. You know, if you haven't properly introduced them to your pistol. My daughter that lives at home with us, she's been around guns since birth, and she's you know, from the time that she could speak, walk, crawl, you know, I gave her the understanding what these are, never to touch this, that, and the third, and she respected it. And at the age of 13, she's a great shooter, never had an incident. Not that I leave guns around, but regardless. Anyway, back to the video. What are we carrying today? We are carrying the P365 X Macro Comp. YouTube, we are clear. We're carrying this because clear. Because I want to. Haven't carried it in a while. Safe direction. Haven't carried it in a while. I actually have on slacks. I know I have on my regular top, but I have on slacks just to, you know, slacks and shoes. I didn't wash my collared shirt with my logo on it, so this is what I got. This is what I'm wearing. Hopefully it coordinates. You know, I like to coordinate. So yeah, what to do? I'll tell you what to do, and I'll tell you what doesn't happen. I've seen plenty of videos. I may even roll one in if I can find it, where people just don't, I don't know, that maybe they panic, maybe they just treat the stop wrong. I mean, there's no school that teaches you this, but there are classes and responsible instructors that should cover this intensely in the class, because you know it happens. I'll tell you about a stop in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. I was taking a friend of mine to pick up his car to work, and as soon as we got out the neighborhood, I mean, we didn't do anything wrong. We was just traveling. This cop got behind me. I thought I was driving too slow, because I do drive slow, and but I was doing the speed limit. Anyway, I switched lanes. Cop didn't speed up. Less than a minute later, cop switches lanes, lights me up. No problem. Female cop, not that that makes a difference, gets out of her car. While she's getting out of her car, I'm getting all my credentials together, which is my North Carolina concealed carry handgun permit, my driver's license, and registration. So she gets to the car. She said, "Hey, how you doing today?" Before she even says anything, and I tell the same story, and I'm practicing now because I'm going to tell it in this little class here. It's not really a class, it's like a speaking engagement. Anyway, I tell the same story. Before she said, "Good morning, hey, how you doing?" I said, "I'm fine." And I told her, before we get started, I'm armed. Here goes my credentials, handed it right to her. She said, "Where is it?" I said, 12 o'clock, condition 2. She said, "Okay, stay right here, I'll be right back." Went to the car, ran my license, I'm guessing. We did something, I don't know. Came back, wasn't more than 3 minutes. And she said, "Okay, thank you." And I stopped her. I was like, "You mind telling me why you stopped me?" But I did it politely. I see it in a lot of videos where there's some anger and some aggression right at the start. And this is what sends signals to officers that, you know, something may be afoot, right? Even though there's nothing wrong. Well, I mean, you have freedom of speech. That's a First Amendment right. Go ahead and utilize it. But I tell everybody, use it wisely, because at the end of the day, you know, especially she didn't have that body camera on, which is pretty funny.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tommy, no, you got it all wrong.
Oh, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say?
You're right.
Funny how?
Because I did a FOIA request, and they sent me some erroneous stop that she made half an hour earlier. And so when I called them up, I said, "Hey, this is the wrong footage. This isn't even me." They say, "Oh no, the body camera wasn't on at that time." Problem. Anyway, back to the stop. So I asked her, you know, why she stopped me, and she said, "Well, I couldn't see where you were from." I said, "What?" She said, "I couldn't see where you were from." I said, "My plate's right there." She said, "Yeah, you have one of those vanity plates that goes around it, and I couldn't see what state you were from." I said, "Okay, no problem." I drove, went about a mile, hit a gas station. I looked at it. Lo and behold, the tag, a little sticker. So there's a sticker on your tag, right? We call it a tag here in the South. It's a little sticker you replace every year when you renew your registration. It says, big and bold, NC. Now, last I checked, there's no other state in America that has NC as their abbreviation. Also, flat in the middle of in the plate, it says First in Flight, North Carolina. I mean, you don't got to be a detective to figure out, hey, it's a North Carolina plate. And you could see the letters. The vanity plate was covering the top letters, or the top part of the letters. You could see that it's North Carolina. Or if you're a cop, you should know what a North Carolina plate looks like. South Carolina plate, all the surrounding states. But I mean, that's just me. You know, maybe that's why I'm not a cop. Too smart. So the stop went well. But you know, I use that example to kind of tell people how it should go. Get your paperwork ready. You know, your registration. It's shocking to me when people are searching around their car for a registration. I mean, you should have it in the same place, the same place all the time. Mine is in my armrest. You know, I've seen people with armrests go into their glove compartment. If I'm a cop and you're going into your glove compartment, or armrest for that matter, I'm like, oh man, what is this guy reaching for? Even though I did ask him for his registration. But keep it someplace, or your visor. You can keep your registration in your visor. Keep it someplace where it doesn't look like you're reaching for a weapon or a firearm. That's just my advice. Keep it where you want. This is what I tell people. And it makes for an easier stop. Cops get put at ease when you respond to them, you know, like there's nothing wrong. So when she walked up, I mean, I had everything, driver's license, permit, registration. Here you go, because I know you're gonna ask me for it, and I just need this stop to be over. It's ridiculous. My man is late. Got to get him to where you need to be. And you're stopping me for no reason. But that's it. That's it, people. I don't know. Some people's miles may differ. That's what I do during a stop if I'm armed, or if anybody is armed in the car. Oh, one more tip. If anybody's getting in your car, ask them if they're armed, because you don't want to have a surprise. Ask them if they're legally armed. Be specific. Anyway, listen. Thanks for tuning in. I'll think of another topic tomorrow. Hopefully, this is entertaining for everybody. I'll keep it coming as the views and comments keep coming.
Remember, stay strapped or get clapped.